So let's look at this. NHL 22. Why am I getting a hockey game? Well, it's because I'm from Canada. I admit it. And yeah, our hockey is our national. Actually, it's not a national sport, but it's our most popular sport. And I do like hockey. Baseball is actually my favorite sport, but I do like hockey. And I'm from Toronto, as you see on the cover, as a Toronto Maple Leaf player. Austin Matthews on the cover once again. And well, last year I didn't get NHL 2021. I decided to skip it. And while I did not get Madden this year, but I'm getting NHL. I might get FIFA. Or I might just get it on Game Pass. But I'm getting this game for sure for PS5. Not disc, like, because my PS5 is just digital. My PlayStation 5 is just digital. So I'm just gonna get. Hey Nate, so I'm just gonna get the digital edition and download it when it comes out next week. I believe. We're ending next week. And I'm going to play it on my PlayStation 5. I'm going to stream it, record videos of me playing. Yeah, you might hear my excitement. You might hear my frustration. You know, playing NHL 22. I'm a hockey fan, of course, and I'm trying to believe it. And my goal is to bring the Stanley Cup back to Toronto. We haven't had a Stanley Cup in what, 52, 53 years? Since 1967. Yes, it's a long time. But yeah, that's my plan. That's my first game I plan to get. Is NHL 22. But let's go on to the next. Let's go to one of the other games. Okay. Back for Blood. Now, I originally was going to get this for the PlayStation 5 when I heard about it, because it's from the same makers who made Left 4 Dead games on the Xbox 360. And those games are fun. Right? I originally was planning to get it as a PlayStation 5, but once I heard Microsoft Xbox, and I know it was going to be on both consoles, but once I heard on an Xbox it's going to be free on Game Pass, that completely changed my mind to download for free on Game Pass, because I do have the Xbox Series X, and why would I want to pay money for a game that I really want that I can get free on a different console? Yes, right? So that's the reason I switched from PlayStation 5 to the Series X for this game. Some games you cannot, like some games on Series X you can get on PS5. Some games on Series X you cannot get Game Pass day one for free. But this game is gonna be on day one, October 12th. Day 1, October 12th, free on Game Pass. So if you have Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5, I know some. I play a PlayStation 5 more than Xbox Series X, but I'm going to get this for the Series X because it's free. I'm not going to pay $70-$80 for a game that I could get free, for free, right? Why would I do that? It just doesn't make any sense. And Nate, if you're ever in this chat, feel to put in the comments what's your plans for video games, if you're into video games, whatever, what you plan to get, what you're looking forward to, always. I'm always willing, you know me, always willing to highlight your comment and comment on it. And yes, in my thumbnail, I did have Guardians of the Galaxy, the video game. Now, this game I'm planning on the PS5, and I will stream this game. This game is also next Series X, but it's on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox X, Xbox One, but I have the Series X and the PlayStation 5. But I will get this game on PlayStation 5 digital because I don't like one over and over. I'm gonna tell you guys I don't have this version. I have digital, so I will download this game and I will stream this game. Guardians. It's a Marvel game. It's a comic book game, and I always tend to buy comic book video games because they're so damn like good. I mean, you could. I mean, I think the Marvel Avengers game last year was disappointing. It wasn't bad overall. I just think it's just the issue of that game. It's just too repetitive. It's just too repetitive. And yeah, those are the 3 games on my thumbnail that I plan on getting, right? So I'm gonna take a look. So I have a website here, the list of games that have upcoming releases, and we're gonna go through them. And yeah, okay. So let's go, and then I'll talk about the other games I plan to get. So those 3 games on my thumbnail I want to get out of the way: NHL 22 because I'm a hockey fan, PlayStation 5 of course, Back 4 Blood for Series X free on Game Pass, and there's a lot of other games for free on Game Pass I'll mention. Don't worry. And Guardians of the Galaxy, the video game. But let's get to this release. Let's get to this website for release dates of upcoming video games, and we're gonna go through them. All right. I'm gonna hide myself, and then we're gonna go through them. So this is from GamesRadar.com. This is actually written 7 days ago, so about a week ago. And yeah, so we're gonna look at the games, upcoming games. So September 2021 video games. So okay, we're not September anymore. So let's go straight to October. FIFA came out already, 22. I plan to get that eventually. Alan Wake, the remastered, it came out. It's coming out tomorrow. The remastered. If you're interested, let you guys know, it comes out tomorrow for PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One tomorrow. BMP Bullets Per Minute, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One tomorrow. Hell's Let Loose, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X or Series X or Series S. A smaller edition of the new one console tomorrow. These are all games coming October 5th, okay? Now, and feel free to put in the comments below what you guys are planning on getting, what games you're looking forward to. If you could get Alright, so let's go back to the list. Super Monkey Ball Banana. That comes also on October 5th. You can get it for the PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X or S, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, or Nintendo Switch. Wasteland 3. DLC. It's a DLC. Art of the Rally, October 6th. Age of Darkness, October 7th. Now here's one of the big games that everybody's planning to get. And I plan on getting this too. It's just not my top priority, okay? Far Cry 6. Far Cry 6 is one of the big games. That comes out for PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, PlayStation 4, Xbox One. It's going to be on Google Stadia, whatever you want to call it. October 7th, and you can pre-order October 7th. And I'll show you the picture of it. Let me look for it. Far Cry. There we go. Far Cry. Alright, so let's go down the list some more. Okay, let's go down the list. So what was a Far Cry? Lightbringer, Moonglobe, sorry, Knockout Home, Lego Marvel Superheroes. I played that game years ago. I'm not gonna get it. And so here's another big game, Metroid Dread for Nintendo Switch. Now a lot of people have been waiting for this game, right? A lot of people have been waiting for another Metroid game, and I do plan to get this. A lot of people that I've talked to on streams and stuff are very highly interested. Are looking so forward to this. I'll get it. It's just not my priority list right now. It's not my top priority games right now, but I probably will get it, and I'll definitely will get the Nintendo Online for the 64 and Sega stuff. Okay, now a lot of people are here. A lot of people are looking forward to this. The Nintendo Switch OLED model. It comes out next week too, October 8th. Well, it's Friday. Yeah, October 8th is Friday. I almost forgot. I'm not getting that. I'm not interested in that. Tetris Effect. Back for Blood. There's the game I talked about. I'm definitely getting Back for Blood. I'm getting for the Series X on Game Pass. Disco Elysium, Ori the Collection, A Little Golf Journey, Deposits Game, God Strike, Jackbox Party, Pack. Okay. A lot of games. Crisis. I know a lot of people are interested in Demon Slayer, Into the Pit, War Mongols, YouTuber's Life. That's really a game. Or I can go with Nate's Life. That should be a video game. Resident Evil 4 for the Oculus. Sans Aura. Tandem Mateo Shadows. Dark Pictures Anthology. House of Ashes. Jumanji the video game. Enhanced Edition. LA Surprise Nintendo Switch. Oh, and Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Of course. PSC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S. PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and the Switch. And of course I'm getting that, right? I told you that already. The Living, Workshop Simulator, Pumpkin Jack, Age of Empires, Fatal Frame, Plan B, From Outer Space, Bavarian Odyssey. Model Builder, Nerf Legends, Undying. Okay, so that's all the October games. Let's get to the November games. Okay, let's get to the November games. So, oh yeah. That's funny. Now let's get to November games, right? Let's get to. Okay, November is also another big month for video games, right? So we're gonna go down to November. Giant Uprising for the PC. World War Z. Just Dance is coming out November 4th. Don't plan on getting that. Call of Duty Vanguard. That's the maybe. Call of Duty to me is, I don't know. It's lost my interest over the years. I used to buy it like every year, but then over the past, I don't know. I don't remember the last one. Maybe 4 or 5 years ago I bought it, and then it lost my interest. But maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll get Call of Duty Vanguard. That's a maybe for me. Lands Island, Airborne Kingdom, Football Manager. That's football is for soccer, guys. Football for soccer. Hey Josh, hey. Forza Horizon, sorry. I'm gonna get this only because it's free on the Series X on Game Pass. So if you're planning, and Horizon's only an Xbox, Microsoft exclusive, but if you're planning to get Horizon, don't buy the game. Just get the game. Just get it on Game Pass for free, guys. Okay, if you have Xbox. If you have Xbox and Game Pass, which I plan to do. Jurassic World Evolution? Probably not. Skyrim? I probably won't get Skyrim again. We want a new Elder Scrolls game. That's what we want. Star Wars Knights of the Republic? I don't know. Maybe for the Switch? Shin Megami Tensei, Sherlock Holmes, Battlefield. Battlefield is a maybe. Final Fantasy, the expansion pack. I may get it in December. I do play Final Fantasy Online, so I may get the expansion pack in December. And they don't have the big games here, the two big Nintendo games here. Pokemon. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl are being remakes, and I'm definitely getting Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes in November. I don't know how can I forget that on this article. This is only a week old article. They should not forget. Whatever, man. They shouldn't forget Pokemon. And here's December. Advance Wars. Disney Magical World. Yeah, I don't think so. Spell Force. And Halo here. So October and November are the really two big months. There's other games. Halo Infinite is free on Game Pass for the PC, Xbox, and Xbox One, Series S, X, and Xbox One. Halo Infinite is free on Game Pass. I haven't played the beta. I heard it's very good. And yeah, I plan to get that in December. Halo right here. Halo. And they haven't talked yet. They didn't mention about these two games. I do plan to get the Pokemon Pearl. Unfortunately, I never played Diamond and Pearl on the what, Game Boy Advance, was it on, or whatever. I never played the Pearl Diamond, so I will play this, the remake. That's November. Vanguard, Call of Duty Vanguard is a maybe. Battlefield is a maybe. And they didn't mention this, Mario Party. This is a maybe for me. I will show you guys trailers, but you know what? I don't want to get copyright. And if you're new here, like and share and subscribe. Alright? Video game stuff. And let's get to some to be continue. Okay. These are all for 2021. Okay. It's a long list here. Too big of a list, man. It's too big of a list. Oh, it's gonna my breath. I'm gonna lose my voice going down this list. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get a Switch or if I'm just gonna wait for the remake on the PlayStation 5. But that's the list I have so far. But let's get this. You know what? If I did a stream based on Spider-Man and stuff like that, I'll talk more about this. But let's get back to this video game stuff. So right now, Back 4 Blood. I plan to get Back 4 Blood. Game Pass. NHL next week. And definitely this at the end of the month. Pokemon Diamond Pearl, yes. This is on my short-term list, but it's not a top priority, so eventually we'll get it. This is a maybe. Halo, definitely, since it's gonna be free on Game Pass. This is definitely coming, getting this game in December. Okay. But for next year, and there's probably a bunch of other games I plan to get, maybe. For next year, I even have some games in mind I'm planning to get. For example, not this one. I do plan to get this Pokemon game in February. No, February? No, end of January, early February comes out. Do plan to get this Pokemon Icarus. Yes. This has a release date, yes, the 28th of January. So the end of January. I do plan to get that. I always love Pokemon games. I don't watch the show. I like the games though. The games are fun. Even though I think Sword and Shield was not the greatest. But yeah, so 2022. Yeah, that's one of the first games I'm planning to get in January, obviously. And then I don't know when this game is coming out. Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. It's coming out next year. Just no release date. It's supposed to come out this year. It's been pushed back, and then pushed back again. And I don't know when. And there's no specific release date. I think it's coming out next year. Obviously, next year. There's no date, but I do plan. Always like Lego games. Always been a big fan of. I did the Star Wars games, DC games, Marvel, Lord of the Rings, Lego. Always been a huge Lego Star Wars video games fan. And the Skywalker Saga is gonna be from episode 1 to 9, and there's gonna be other stuff in it. So it's gonna be quite fun, man. It's gonna be quite interesting. It's gonna be a big game like this one. Lego games just get bigger and bigger, and there hasn't been like a new Lego game in a couple of years, and I'm really looking forward to Lego Star Wars when it finally comes out, when they release a date, and next fall maybe. Yeah, I was really looking forward to being out now like it was supposed to, but oh well. Also, we got this game, Elden Ring, which has been hyped up a lot, guys. This has been hyped up a lot, and looks good. Game looks good. This comes out in January, I believe. Also, I do plan to get this game. Yeah, there's a lot. What's good, throwback? What's up? I do plan to get this game when it's available. Oh, so yeah, throwback. I know you got yours. So there's a lot of games coming out that's gonna be free. Game Pass, like Back for Blood 4 is coming out next month. No, next week. Next week it's gonna be free on Game Pass. If you have Game Pass, you can get that game for free. And if you like Forza Horizon, it comes out this next month. The 5th game, that's gonna be free on Game Pass. But you have to get Game Pass, of course. Halo, the next Halo game in December. In December, Halo Infinite, that's Game Pass, free on Game Pass. So there's a lot of games gonna be free on Game Pass. And now, and yeah, so what else was it? And of course. This is from Spider-Man 2, the video game, not the movie, not the Venom 2, but from the movie. This is from the video game. You know, Venom's gonna be in the sequel. This is coming. I don't know when it's coming out. This is just a teaser trailer, so they had no release date. It's I don't know, man. Next year or the year after, but I'm definitely getting this. The game is amazing. The first game I played the PS4 version and the PlayStation 5 version. I'm getting this game, 100% hands down. Oh yeah, I think it's worth it though. I think because Game Pass is definitely worth it. It's worth everything, man. And I'm definitely getting the Wolverine game, but that's just basically very early development. Obviously, that's coming. They said 2023. That's so. These two games, the Spider-Man 2 and the Wolverine game, it's gonna be Insomniac, so it's gonna be on PlayStation only. But you know what? I'm patient enough. Of course, also, what do I have? Of course, this is a must buy. Always been a must buy. God of War Ragnarok. I played every single God of War game there is, from 1, 2, and 3, into the side games, Expansion, Ghost of Sparta, Chain of Olympics, etc. And I'm gonna get and God of War for PlayStation 4, and definitely I'm getting the sequel to God of War Ragnarok. I'm getting this game for sure. This might be the most hyped up game for PlayStation next year. I'm definitely getting this game. What else is there? Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. Let's look at the Xbox Series X. Okay. This is from GameFAQs. I'm not interested in Dying Light, but obviously Elden Ring I'm interested in. Stalker, maybe? I don't know. Oh yeah, if you're into wrestling, WWE 2K22, you know, was originally supposed to come out like this year, right around this time, right? September, October. Unfortunately, a lot of stuff happened in the wrestling world, specifically WWE, where it kind of delayed it. Pandemic, of course, but also the next exodus of releases that happened. Like, I don't know, like we got a lot of wrestlers have been released over the past few months. Kind of changed everything. And WWE 2K22 for the first time is coming out in what, March? Is that? The graphics look good. The pictures look good. From what I'm reading, they're bringing back general manager role, but you gotta bring back a lot of stuff. I hope they took the year off, because 19 was bad. I'm glad they took the year off, or 20 was bad. They took the year off to really go back to the drawing board and see what was really bad, and had to redo everything. Redo everything. Alright. So bring back general manager mode. Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. That's what they did. That's exactly what they're doing right now. That's what they're doing, Josh. They're taking their time. I think they still have planned to release it now. I think they have planned to release it now, but unfortunately, I think things changed in the WWE with the releases and stuff, and they had to take out a lot of talent out of that. They had to take out a lot of talent of the roster because there was a lot of talent taken out. Released. What else is there? I didn't want to make this. I know they're making Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. It looks like they're getting close to completing that game, right? Looks like they're getting close to that game. I just don't know when it's coming out. There's no release date. Maybe when Nintendo has their next Direct, they'll announce something. Whenever that is. The next big, you know what? Breath of the Wild 2 is sequel. I'm definitely gonna buy that. I mean, the first game was amazing, like arguably one of the best Zelda games. You can say Ocarina of Time is the best, but this is right up there, right? I don't know what's going on with AEW's video game. I just seen the graphics of like what's going on. They're taking a very long time, AEW, right? So like, I don't know. I think AEW either comes out late 2022 or early 2023. I don't know. They're quiet. They're on their video game. They're very quiet on that stuff. I'm like, I don't know what's going on with AEW. This video game. They're just very low down on that their video game. What else is there? What other video games is there? So, guys, in the comments, I don't know, in the comments, what video games are you interested in getting? There are some games I can get for free on Game Pass. I'm playing Scarlet Nexus on Game Pass now. I've been playing DC Universe Online right now for some stuff because I gotta do some stuff on there, and I think back in December I'm gonna go back to Final Fantasy 14 Online, download the new DLC for it. Well, I'm not at a point where I could do the DLC content because I'm like way far behind, but I'm gonna have to. Eventually, I am gonna catch up. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I forgot. I forgot about the new Batman video game. I don't know how. No idea. It was supposed to come out this year. But it's been pushed back to next year. There's no release date. They say 2022. The year. That's all. No specific release date, but 2022. DC Fandom is on the 16th of this month. I expect an announcement of when announcing the next Batman video game. That's what I expect to hear when they have an official release date for the game. If not, I think I'll be very disappointed. I think a lot of people will be disappointed, right? Too, rightfully so, because a lot of people are the Arkham series. A lot of people love the Arkham series. The Arkham series is very well acclaimed, and a lot of people are interested in this game because those games are amazing. And so I expect an announcement at DC fan. I'll be I will be disappointed if they don't have an update. Same thing with the Suicide Squad versus Justice League. If they have an update on that game. Now, if they release dates, those two games will not come out around the same time. I think one will come out early if I don't know. I'm just spitballing, having a speculation. One will come out in the first half of 2022. If they're close to that, and the other game will be in the second half of 2022. So maybe from like, I don't maybe between for the first one maybe between April and June, and for the second one for Justice League and Suicide Squad versus Justice League between September and November. But yeah, so I'm expecting you know what? I almost forgot to talk about it. I want you to thank you for reminding me that. Yeah, that's so DC fandom. I expect an announcement. I do expect an announcement, and when it comes out. When it comes out, the Arkham, the Batman game and the Suicide Squad game. And I expect a lot of announcements at DC fandom regarding not just the video games, but the movies and the TV shows. Be right back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you had to hear that, but yeah, that's. And I do not plan to get the Midnight Suns game. I thought the trailer looked really really good. Then I saw the kind of gameplay it is. Where it's RPG style, but if you use like card like style with cards and stuff, I'm like, no, this is not for me. I'm like, I don't think this. I'm like, I don't think people didn't. Yeah, it's not for me. Turn based with cards and stuff. It's not for me, man. I don't mind RPG style with the Marvel, but this not this way. Not like this. It's. I don't mind leveling up, armor, powers, like that. I don't mind that, but I don't like it if we have to use cards or like. Or turn based. I don't like turn based. Really, I think turn based only works well with Final Fantasy. I don't like. Yeah, turn based for me in Marvel games doesn't feel right. And I mean, I really look forward to this game. I saw what the trailer looked like. It looked amazing. Then I saw the game. I'm like, nope, this is not for me. And yeah, it's probably like, oh, this is a Marvel game. And I shouldn't. And I'm like, I should get. And I'm usually interested in getting comic book video games. I'm like, nah, not this time. Not this time. Not this time. But fuck, man, look really, really good too. Really, really good. Um, so like, so on Max's channel last night, we discussed the MCU and then compared it to like is a video game universe, stuff like that. Is the Marvel universe can surpass the video game MCU at some point? Because if you've been noticing, there's been a lot of Marvel games coming out and then being announced. So the past few years you got Spider-Man, right? And then Marvel Avengers last year. We also got the Marvel Heroes Ultimate Alliance 3 for Switch. And now we're getting a Wolverine game, and now we're getting now we have a Guardians game. We're getting Spider-Man 2. Here's the thing, Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine, it fit in the same universe, right? So the Spider-Man and the Spider-Man 2 game is going to be in the same universe. Wolverine is going to be in the same universe as Spider-Man 2. So obviously that means X-Men's in that universe. But here's the thing, the Spider-Man games, the Avengers are in that universe. Doctor Strange is in the universe. All those characters are in the universe because we find intersections and intersections in New York City in Spider-Man game. The Avengers building is there. We don't see Professor Xavier's a mansion, obviously, but we know they're mentioned in the universe. So we know they're gonna expand on that because it's not Spider-Man. It's not just Spider-Man. It's not just Spider-Man. It's gonna be all around. But I think with the Avengers game, it's different. In the Guardians game, I don't think that's in the same. I don't know if the Guardians game is the same universe as the Avengers game, but we are starting to see with the MCU. We're starting to see with the video games that, especially the Marvel videos, we're expanding the universe. We're expanding the universe. And I like that. And no, it's not going to outshine the MCU because MCU has movies and TV shows and ideas planned for years. I don't know what this like. I don't know what the plan. I don't know what they have planned for this Insomniac or whatever. For the DC side of things, people like the Arkham universe, right? The Arkham universe. That's what we call the Batman video games. The Arkham universe, right? Arkham Origins, Asylum, City, and Night. We call it the Arkham universe, but the only reason we call it the Arkham universe because every title had Arkham in it, and it's mostly focused on Batman, right? And people have been wanting like a Superman game, a non-Batman related game, and we haven't gotten it until like last year when they announced the Suicide Squad versus the Justice League. So I don't know if they're expanding on that. It looks like they are, but maybe they're expanding it too late. With the Marvel video games, the Insomniac universe, I'll call it, because the Avengers and the Guardians games are not in that universe. But the Wolverine and the Spider-Man games are in the same universe, so I call it the Insomniac universe. Already starting right at the beginning, where the Suicide Squad Justice League game, I think it's part of the Arkham universe, but right after the Arkham universe, there was no other games based on the Arkham universe, but it's not a Batman game. We had no Superman game, no Wonder Woman game, no Justice League game, no Flash game, nothing like that. It was all Batman, The Lego DC games didn't count. Yeah. But look, I'm excited and a little disappointed with the 64 coming to Switch. But there's some good games on there. You know, Mario 64, Zelda, Ocarina of Time, etc. Like Mario Kart. But yeah, so I think that's about it. That's all I have to say. Yeah, 45 minutes. You know, because you know what, I'm gonna have a stream tonight. It's gonna be a longer stream than this. So yeah, I'm gonna plug myself tonight. I'm having a Raw 3-hour stream for night 2 of the draft. 3 hours, night 2. Tomorrow, it's all about wrestling. It's gonna be moved to tomorrow. It's gonna I'm recapping the draft, the WWE draft from SmackDown and Raw. And tomorrow, I'm gonna be doing NXT watch along. And Wednesday, AEW Dynamite watch along. Thursday, I have an NHL seasons preview stream. Friday, SmackDown watch along, and to be on the lookout for video game streams, videos, uploads, uploads of anything, video games, movies, wrestling, TV shows, anything will be random times, or if something's important that just broke or something like that. It's been trending all over social media. I'll talk about that, talk about IGN or stuff like that. Or an IGN comes from articles from different news sources or different media outlets. And look for streams also not not wrestling related content. Like this stream, for example, it's not wrestling related. The NHL stream is not wrestling related. So look out for streams that are not wrestling related, right? So basically, look out for streams that are also wrestling and non wrestling related. Look out for videos for non wrestling related and non wrestling and wrestling related, right? Because I like to be all variety, like Max, even though he says he doesn't get as much views on his video games, but he likes to be variety. His video game stuff. He likes to do variety of stuff. That's me too. I know majority of my content is wrestling, but I like to do more than just wrestling. And so what I want you to do is like, share, subscribe, comment below what games you plan to get. Where's that one I'm looking for? Too sweet. Where is it? Here we go.
Too sweet. Sweet. Too sweet. Too sweet.
So once again, like, share, subscribe, and join me for the WWE Wall Watch Along tonight, 7:50 p.m. I have to get 10 minutes early. And with that, AWO, Aaron Warrior is out.